Charity of the Week. Please tell us your name and charity.
My name is Jane Hartley, and the charity that I'm here representing is LoveTech.
How did the charity start and what is its purpose?
So the charity started about 5 years ago by a group of female business leaders on the island, and the purpose of LoveTech is to raise awareness for young girls about career and education opportunities in STEM. So there's a real imbalance between girls and boys who are showing interest in STEM during their education, and that goes on to create an even bigger difference when they're older into higher education and into the workforce, where male-dominated careers such as technology, science and engineering have very low representation of girls. And so what we're trying to do is raise awareness so that young girls can see what opportunities exist for them, and then they can go and have a go at those as well.
Tell us about your team.
Okay, so the LoveTech team is made up of a charity board, and then we also have a committee, and the committee members are made up from mostly female technologists and business leaders from the island. We also work with a group of mentors, and so we make sure that we've got mentors available to be role models for all STEM subjects. And we also have a fantastic team of volunteers. When we have our events, they're always available to us in case we need extra volunteers on the day.
Which other organisations do you work with?
We take quite a multi-pronged approach to this, really, and we work with a number of businesses across the island, but we also recognise the need to work with government, and we also recognise the need to work on an individual level as well. So it's a full spectrum, really, of who we work with.
What are your main goals?
So our main goals at LoveTech are to increase the overall number of females in STEM education and in the STEM workforce. And we want to help address the digital skills gap by encouraging young girls into technology careers. Research shows that only 10% of students taking A-level computer science are female, and so we really want to address that gap and get more girls involved in technology. When you look further into education as well, the same pattern is seen, and so we have just 26% of graduates in STEM subjects are female, and that continues into the workforce, where 24% of the workforce are female working in the STEM industry. So we're trying to address that, and we're trying to make it normal for girls to pursue careers and opportunities in STEM.
How is the charity funded?
Generally, we look to industry to sponsor particular events. So we like to partner up with local businesses for a specific event. So if we have an event that is relevant to a local business, then we might look to them to provide funding for that particular event. And recently we've also had some funding from the digital agency as well.
How can people support you?
Well, we're always looking for more volunteers to help with our events. So if you are interested in helping out at any of our events, do get in touch. And if you have a daughter on the island, then please keep a lookout for the events that we're organising. Please bring her down so she can participate in the technology events that we arrange. All age groups are applicable to this, but we do try and target the events to specific age groups. So we have learned that if you have an event that is too broad in its age range, then you end up not necessarily kind of meeting the needs of all the different age groups. So, for example, we had an event recently at the Met Office, and we organised that into 2 age groups so that we could target the delivery of the message during those events to the specific age group of the children that attended.
Where can people find out more?
So you can visit our website, which is lovetech.im, and you can also find us on all of the social channels.
The Charity of the Week. Profile complete.